considering using plants in your wedding design, then I am sharing 5 benefits for using them in today's video. I'm Ria, wedding stationery designer and stylist from Confetti Sweethearts, and I love helping couples like you have fun while you plan your wedding. So let's dive into the first benefit of using plants, which is that they are environmentally friendly. So if you are going for a sustainable wedding, then this is a massive plus point. If you are an eco-conscious couple and you really want to cut down the footprint of your wedding choices, then choosing plants is obviously something that is sustainable, and it's, there's going to be no waste after your wedding. Therefore, all the plants that you incorporate can be reused in loads of different ways, whether you have hired them from a stylist like myself. I hire plants out, therefore I get the plants back so they can be reused for another wedding, which is really nice. Or you might have borrowed plants from your family and friends out of their gardens, therefore obviously you can give them back. And if you are having little plants, then obviously you could give them away as favours as well. So there's definitely no waste when it comes to using plants in your design, so I would highly recommend it. The second benefit to using plants in your wedding is that you are spoiled for choice when it comes to the variety. Just because you are choosing an alternative to perhaps dried flowers or real flowers doesn't mean that you are limited. In fact, there are so many choices these days. You just have to visit your local garden centre and you will know exactly what I mean. Ever since the pandemic, when people were at home more and they started making more of their garden space, the garden centres are really up their ante and the choices available are just incredible. It really depends on what kind of style you're trying to create. You can get everything these days, from tiny little succulents which look awesome on the tables, right up to bigger, taller plants that really can add some impact. You can even use trees and branches in your design, and one thing I absolutely love, which is often overlooked, is that you can use herbs out of the garden as well, which obviously give a really nice scent as well. So you really are spoiled for choice when it comes to all the different shapes and all the different sizes and all the different types. It is just endless, so lots of scope there. And the other great thing is that you have so many different options when it comes to the type of containers that you put them in. So you've got everything right from buckets to terracotta plant pots to coloured plant pots to wicker plant pots to crates and to planters. So as you can see, you have got loads of scope, just as you have with the other choices out there. So the third benefit of using plants in your wedding design is that some plants have different meanings. They have different emotions and ideas and actions. So you could take your wedding design and your decor to the next level by considering what the plants you choose actually signify. According to a little bit of research that I've done, succulents can mean loyalty and endurance, fern plants can mean new beginnings, and money trees and snake plants can actually bring good luck. I absolutely love this because I just think it adds an extra layer to your wedding, and it's just a little bit of fun looking into what the plants mean. And you could even tell your guests this with some wedding signage to add like an extra layer into the design. So the fourth benefit of using plants in your wedding is that they are a huge time saver. There is nothing worse than getting to your wedding venue and having to make all these design decisions because you haven't actually planned what you're going to do. So plants allow you to think about your design well ahead of time and get prep ready for that. So you can get potting up your plants, putting them in the pots and containers that you're going to scatter about your venue or on your tables. Obviously this will be a huge stress saver on the day because all you'll have to do is put them out in position ready to go. So the fifth benefit of using plants in your wedding is that they are much better for your budget. So if you are working from a bit of a tighter budget, then hiring plants is definitely going to save you some money on your decor rather than buying them yourself. So obviously if you wanted to buy them yourself, you are going to need to Think about this way ahead of time, because obviously it takes a while to accumulate the amount of plants you need to make an impact. Obviously, buying plants is more expensive than if you was to hire them from a stylist like myself, where I have a large selection to choose from. It's also worth considering that it's not just the plants that you need to buy, it's also the containers, and a stylist like myself who hires out props has all this for you to choose from to start with. So you don't have to go out buying loads of different plants and loads of different pots to put them in. I hope you have enjoyed listening to the benefits of using plants in your wedding, and you will consider hiring them. As I said, I offer a plant hire service which you can use if I am helping you style your wedding. If you have enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a like and subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified of new videos when they go live every week. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.